Well, Senate Bill 170 puts Georgia at the top of the list amongst states who are willing to do their part to increase the economic sanctions on the war criminal Sudanese government. What's going on in Sudan is the first genocide of this century, where literally hundreds of thousands of people in the southern region of Sudan, Darfur, have been murdered. Hundreds of thousands have been otherwise tortured and displaced by a government-sanctioned, brutal regime. Georgia is now the fourth state to pass a law that prohibits companies that engage in business with the government of the Sudan from also bidding and participating in state contracting. This is something I've been working on for several years, and thankfully we passed it this year. It required some education through the committee process of my colleagues. The Sudan is a long way from Georgia, and the state legislature so often spends our important time and resources on very local issues. But this is a case where we can do our part to join the world community in putting an end to the atrocities in Darfur. The government of the Sudan, that is the same government supporting the war crimes being committed in the Darfur, has as its financial support the mining industry, the oil and oil field products industry. And there are businesses, international businesses, who participate in those industries and as a result are supporting this war crime. So to the extent those companies want to continue to support the Sudanese government, then they have a choice. They can either continue to do so, or they can do business with the state of Georgia. But this bill makes it clear you cannot do both. Georgia is lucky that we have a very sound and very large state employee retirement pension system. And we can join some of the other states by passing a law that requires divestment of our pension assets from any of these so-called scrutinized companies, the same companies who support the Sudanese government through mining and oil industry ventures. So I'm going to continue to pursue the divestment legislation. I think Senate Bill 170, which is the government contracting bill that was signed into law earlier this year, is a good, strong first step and gives us all good cause to be optimistic that we will pass the divestment bill next year or in the next few years.